Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Light Leak. I'm Sarah.
I'm Elliot.
And in today's episode, we will be talking about our everyday go-to cameras. They are two little point and shoots. I carry around a little Olympus Trip 35.
And then I have this little cute XA2.
So these cameras are honestly great. They're little point and shoots. They're really small, easy to carry around. Mine personally features a 40 millimeter f2.8 fixed lens.
It's very cute.
Yeah, I like the size of it. It's really portable. It fits in my hand. No batteries are required. It also has a little solar panel sort of light meter, which is really neat. I thought I honestly had to charge it in the sun when I heard light meter, but you don't. It's just easy for you to carry around. It also has this little like red flag that pops up in the viewfinder, which I think is great because it kind of lets you know when there's not enough light. Therefore, it prevents you from taking a picture. Another great thing about this is that it has, automatic features along with a, what is it?
It was aperture priority.
Aperture priority. Yeah. So, it's great. What about yours?
Mine is, it's fully, pretty much, it's only in program feature. It's fully automatic. Just literally just click, 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 click. I like it. Features a 3.5 35 millimeter lens. So technically her lens has a better aperture, a little bit more sharper, but I still like this camera a lot. You can't really control the aperture unlike the Olympus Trip 35. Mm-hmm. It's more of just zone focusing, either close or far. I really like this.
Mine's zone focusing too.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them are actually. Yours is smaller though. I kind of like that. Like I saw his when I first got it, and I was like, it's so dinky. I like it. Oh, and they also come with little flashes. What is it?
Yours came with a little flash already, a little hot shoe attachment.
Yeah, so it just kind of attaches here. Hold on, I don't want to drop it. It attaches on the top like so. You just slide it on and bam,
cute
little flash.
And mine has I got an A1L flash. That's usually not the standard one, but I really like this. You just screw it in onto the side like this. Mm-hmm. It's pretty nice. Yeah,
yours is neat because it's, first of all, you literally screw it in, and then on top of it, attaches to the side, not the top. Top. Most flashes you find do end up attaching to the top. So that one's kind of neat that it's attached to the side. Also, your button's really sensitive too.
Yes, it is.
It's very sensitive. I've taken
a lot of accidental pictures. So has she when she tried it out.
Yeah, like you barely graze it and it'll take a picture.
Yep. You just hear it click.
Yeah, and you're like, crap, wasted film.
Yeah. I like this because it's also a clamshell.
What's a clamshell?
They call this like how it opens up. Mm-hmm. They call it a clamshell cover. It's really adorable.
I feel like it protects your lens.
Yeah. It's nice.
That's nice.
Yes.
That's really reassuring. You don't have to worry about like scratching it. Mm-hmm. I have a lens cap. The only thing I don't like about this particular one is that it kind of just slips right on. But it's not like stable.
Secure,
secure. Really so it kind of just falls off. So I'm probably gonna need another one.
So price. We'll talk about price. How much was yours? Do you remember?
I think it was like $130.
$130?
I think. I don't remember. Yeah. I'll have to look it up and then we'll post more about like the pricings and where we got ours down in the link below in the description area. But I got mine off of eBay. And it also did come with a flash, which is nice.
Yeah. That's probably why it was a little more pricey. Because you got the flash attached.
It was CLA too. So I made sure that it was like a really good camera. I made sure that there was no like fungus, no scratches, no dust. It was CLA. This wrap was actually added onto it. So it's originally black, but oftentimes when you come across an Olympus Trip 35, I've noticed that people tend to re-wrap these. Yeah, so you'll see them in a bunch of different colors, which is really neat. So
there's like a blue one I remember when you were looking for it.
Blue, orange, red, really yellow. I personally really like the white one.
It's clean.
Yeah, it's super cute. So I think mine was like
130,
120 around that price range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then mine was around I think like 110. That's including shipping and everything. I actually got mine. It was a 2-for-1, so I think total was like 220. And then my friend and I kind of split it. But unfortunately, his isn't really working right now. Apparently, the XA2 has a lot of like electrical problems. But So I think I got mine off of
Does
eBay.
yours require battery?
Oh yes. I forgot about that. Mine has, you need two SR44 or LR44, those little like circle batteries, two of them.
The little like flat ones,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You can get those anywhere, honestly. I got mine at Target
Yeah,
nearby.
you just go to Target and you can buy like a pack of them. They're also both 35 millimeter cameras, so that's also really nice. That's kind of a common go-to like size of film, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah. What do you like about yours?
mine, I think probably like, so I wanted a point and shoot, and I always knew about the Olympus XA and like the XA series, and I heard many good things about it. So I got this one because my friend was like, "Oh, let's get the XA2. There's like this listing," and then I was like, "Okay." I just hopped on it. She actually wanted it,
I really wanted it. I saw it and I was like, "That's mine."
but I was like, "No, I'm taking it."
I was like, "Ugh, fine." He was like in the bathroom. I was like, "I saw the picture first. Like, it's mine."
Yeah.
We had to fight for it.
Yeah, but eventually I took it.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Whatever.
But yeah, I think the main thing I like about it is I can just just click away. I'm just like my main use for this camera was to just take the daily pictures of just my friends and us just
Yeah, just
lounging
to sort of, like,
around.
capture memories,
Yeah.
like really random ones.
I didn't.
Like
I'm not
stupid
using
candid
it,
photos
exactly.
too.
Like, I posted some really funny photos because
Yeah.
like I usually don't give them any sort of
Heads up that
Yeah.
he's taking a
No
picture,
heads up, and I'm
but
just like, click.
surprise.
so
He'll
I
just
mean,
like call your name if your back's turned to him, and then the camera's already
exactly.
ready.
Yep.
That's cool. What do you dislike about it?
Dislikes. I guess it's like you can't really. I guess the focusing kind of gets really hard. Because it is zone focusing, I kind of have to guess how to focus according to distance, and I keep looking it up online. They give me like 3 feet or 10 feet or infinity, but I still don't get the grasp of it, even though I've shot like 5-6 rolls on it. There's still some photos that come out blurry because I'm like, oh, I accidentally chose a different or the wrong zone focusing. I think that was like the hardest part, is focusing on this thing.
Yeah. I think that's my struggle with mine too, because they're both zone focusing. Mine actually has, like, if you could see on the lens, there's like a little, I mean, we'll give you guys a better close up in just a minute, but there's like a little like person like that's by himself. There's a little 2 people little image, a little family image in a mountain, which notifies you or like helps represent what zone focus you're supposed to be choosing based on the photo you're taking. But it's hard. It's hard to kind of gauge how many feet you need to be in order for the image to come out. Focused.
I feel like with zone focusing, it kind of like, I think it takes time. You got to really shoot a lot.
Yeah. And you just practice
Yeah.
it. You start getting familiar with how many feet you have to be away from like the
Exactly.
person or the image or whatever the case may be, and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But again, you're right. It comes in time.
Yeah. So what are your likes and dislikes of your Olympus Trip 35?
I love this camera because it's so portable. It's so easy to carry around. And because we've just been so indulged with film, it's kind of just replaced my Canon G7X Mark II. The Canon G7X is a digital, and I've pretty much converted fully to film, and this is just that nice little point and shoot that you can carry around. I like that it doesn't have any battery, so I don't have to worry about the battery dying out.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we went out today and we went shooting, but I was shooting with my AE1, my Canon AE1, and I forgot that when I got it, the battery was already like low, so I never considered changing it because it was working for so long.
Yeah.
And then today during our shoot, I noticed that my like camera wasn't shooting, and I was like, what's going on? I thought something was wrong with my camera, and then I noticed that the light meter wasn't flickering, so I was like, crap, I don't have an extra battery on me. So I do like that you don't have to, place a battery in this. It's just
that's
so
pretty
easy.
nice.
Yeah, it's convenient. I also really, really, really like the fact that the little red flag comes up, because I feel like when it does come up, it, notifies me, yo, hey, there's not enough light, so your picture's gonna look like crap,
Mhm.
and it won't even let you take a picture. So that kind of helps me save myself from wasting film.
Yeah.
And film doesn't come cheap. So I think that's a really, really great feature.
Mhm.
But yeah, I guess the only thing I really dislike about it is the fact that I'm not quite familiar with the zone.
Yeah, I think
Zone focusing.
I think
That's
that's like
the
a
hardest
main
part so far.
for both of us.
Yeah, but I mean, I just got it, so I'm still practicing. Again, it'll take time, but yeah.
I think one of the cons also with the Olympus Trip is the I don't know if you
My nose is
mentioned
so itchy.
the what is it? The shutter speed. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier.
Oh,
There's only two shutter
there's
speeds.
only two shutter speeds,
One
right?
40th of a second and one 200th.
200th?
Yeah, 1/200th.
Yeah. So what
So-
exactly does that mean?
Like I guess it's not. I feel like you don't get a lot of control,
Mm-hmm.
or like there's not many options for you
Yeah.
when it comes to.
The like shutter speeds are automatic. So the
It chooses-
camera will
yeah.
actually choose the shutter speed for you.
according to your aperture, or
Mhm.
according to if you do it fully programmed, then it'll just choose the aperture and the shutter speed for you. But there's only 1/40th and 1/200th.
Mhm.
While the XA2 actually has pretty much, I don't know, actually I forgot what the maximum was, but it has a wide range just like any SLR, but it still chooses it for you.
Yeah. And I thought this was a rangefinder, but it's not. I like that
It's like a little bit of both. I feel like
sort of, but I like that there's like in the viewfinder it gives you like a little box.
Mhm.
So it kind of tells you, what your image really is going to be, and I think the box is pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you're
I mean, these
doing-
aren't SLRs, so it's like
yeah.
you can't really see exactly what your camera is looking.
Mm-hmm.
But like even I think mine has a little box thing too, just like you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives you like tells you how your shot's gonna come out.
Mhm.
So you just gotta kind of line it up in that little frame that they give you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was pretty much it for our cameras. We really, really encourage you guys, if you guys are looking for a point and shoot, these are great cameras to go and look for. Honestly, you can just go probably find them at your local like camera shop. Like we go to Sammy's a lot. They have a bunch of cameras there. We've tried going thrifting. If you're trying to look for one, stop at your local thrift store. There's surprisingly a lot of stores that have just random cameras or video cameras that are laying around.
For like $5-6 each.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go, I would suggest that you do carry a couple batteries because you do want to test them out. Don't just see a camera at a thrift store and then pick it up and go,
That's
because
true.
you need to figure out whether or not it works. You don't
I
want to
mean,
be
I feel
dropping
like-
money on.
Yeah, I feel like eBay is like safest bet because they give you a
Absolutely.
description and everything.
Yeah, so our go-to like buying store is definitely eBay.
All
Yeah,
day.
but particularly because it does go like it gives you a description on the camera itself or what you are
Yeah.
buying. People tell you if you're buying as is or if you're buying simply for parts. They'll tell you whether or not your lenses are clean or if it's not functioning or if it is functioning,
Mhm.
things like that. So,
Unfortunately, they didn't do that for this.
what did they do?
I mean, they described it as clean
Uh-huh.
and stuff, but for some reason, the second one, for some reason, doesn't fire unless you put it in
Oh,
self-timer mode.
Yeah, that's kind of funky.
Yeah.
We're trying to get that figured out right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, the guy was saying the XA2s are known to actually drop like flies. That's what he said. They just drop like flies on like
Why?
the wiring. They have a lot of wiring problems, and then
Mm.
you can't really get the parts anymore for it. So he actually said like if it's an electrical problem, then he can't fix the XA2.
Mm.
But the Olympus XA actually has more durability, I guess. Like he was saying, they last a lot longer than the XA2, which is weird because the XA was actually the first model.
Right. Hence XA2.
Yeah, that's true.
Interesting. That is interesting. I
Yeah.
wonder why that is.
So actually, if you did want the XA series, I would suggest everyone actually suggests the XA just because it actually has a better lens too. That one has a 2.8.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
he did mention that.
This one has a
That's right.
3.5. Yeah, one of our friends has Matt has the XA.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what he uses, and yeah,
Have
That's
you
it.
enjoyed your experience so far with the camera?
yeah, I've got some really, really funny photos.
Yeah. Yeah. No
you
kidding.
guys need to check out my Instagram. I have some
Well,
pretty funny XA2.
Please don't. Just kidding. Yeah, no, they're fun. These cameras are great because I think the way we've decided to use them is, we just we capture just, you know,
Everyday
heat of the
life.
moment. Everyday little moments. A day in the life of us or whatever, our friends or family.
So they're
just
not
to capture
necessarily
the little
like
memories.
Yeah, they're not necessarily like nice photos all the time.
Yeah,
I mean, if you
but
really
the
wanted
quality
to,
is the quality comes out great.
Yeah.
The quality of the photos come out great, but I mean, we personally use them for just like fun, you know. We don't use them like the same way we would use our TLRs or our like Mamiyas, you know, or our Canons.
Exactly.
For more of like serious content, I guess. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think
we covered a lot. Yeah, I think
yeah.
Go out and buy these cameras, please, guys. They're great. They are discontinued, so again, you have to kind of keep your eye out for them. But if you do, be sure to let us know what your thoughts on them are. Share your experiences with us. We'd love to hear about it. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thank you guys so much again for tuning in. We will see you guys next time. And don't forget, keep developing. Bye.